Everyone, welcome back to Parkinson's Group Daily Voice Exercises. My name is Casey Inderhees and I will be leading the exercises for today. So welcome back to our online voice exercise videos. Each video will contain vocal warm-ups, a reading exercise, 2 cognitive exercises, and a cool-down exercise. Here are a few tips on how to increase your voice level. So just as a reminder, as we go through these, you should be focusing on that nice, strong, intentional voice. Act as though you're speaking out to a crowd. Your volume should be elevated and your voice should carry. To do this, you should take a big, deep breath before you begin to speak. You should use your abdominal muscles to help force air out of the lungs. You should maintain a good posture with your feet flat on the floor, your shoulders back, and your back straight. Make sure to open your mouth when you're speaking and allow your voice to really carry as we go through. So let's go into our first voice exercise for today. So we're going to start with the may, me, my, mo, moo exercise. As you do this exercise, make sure to focus on connected speech. So you want it to sound like may, me, my, mo, moo. So you'll do this exercise 5 times. Take a big deep breath and ready, set, go. And stop. Second time, ready, set, go. And stop. Third time, ready, set, go. And stop. Fourth time, ready, set, go. And stop. Final time, ready, set, go. Okay, great work. For our next exercise, you're going to hold that ah for 10 seconds. Be sure to be as loud as you can, and you'll do it 5 times. For this one, it's really important that your feet are flat on the ground, your back is straight, and your shoulders are back, so you can use those abdominal muscles to push out that extra air to keep that strong ah all the way through. It should sound something like this. I will tell you when the 10 seconds is up, and we'll go 5 times. Ready, set, go. And stop. Take a deep breath. And ready, set, go. And stop. Take a breath. And third time, ready, set, go. And stop. Take a breath. And fourth time, ready, set, go. And stop. Take a breath. And the 5th and final time, ready, set, go. and stop. Great work, everyone. For the next exercise, we're going to do the pitch glides. So when you do these, it is, of course, as always, important that you use that intentional voice. It should stay loud and it should carry the whole way through. It's also important to make sure that you stay on pace with me as you go through this. So don't go too fast and don't go too slow. For a pitch glide, we're going to start in the low range. We're going to glide high, and then we'll start from the high range and glide low. It should sound something like this. Ah, ah. We will do this 5 times together. Ready, set, go. Ah, ah. Take a breath. Second time, ready, set, go. Ah, ah. Take a breath. Third time, ready, set, go. Ah, ah. Take a breath. Fourth time, ready, set, go. Ah, ah. Take a breath. And the fifth and final time, ready, set, go. Ah, ah. Great work. For the next exercise, we are going to be doing the counting exercise. When you do this, it's important that, again, just like in the May, Me, My, Mo, Moo exercise, we're focusing on connected speech. We want it to sound like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We will do each line 2 times, and then we'll move on. So make sure that your feet are flat on the ground, your back is straight, your shoulders are back. You're ready to use that nice, strong, intentional voice. We'll do the first line, first time. Ready, set, go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Take a breath. First line, second time. Ready, set, go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Perfect. Take a breath. Second line, first time. Ready, set, go. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Take a breath. Second line, second time. Ready, set, go. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Take a breath. Third line, first time. Ready, set, go. 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Take a breath. Third line, second time. Ready, set, go. 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Take a breath. Last line, first time. Ready, set, go. 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Take a breath. Last line, last time. Ready, set, go. 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. All right, great work. So if you all need a water break, now would be the time to do that. If not, just take a little bit of time to go ahead and catch your breath. I will put a timer on for 45 seconds and then we'll get going to the next activity. All right. So up next, we have our reading activity for today. Again, as we go through this, focus on using that intentional voice. Speak as though you're speaking out across a large auditorium. As we go through, it's important to pay attention to those grammatical markers. So on sentences that have a question mark, we will have that rising intonation. Sentences that have an exclamation point, they should have a little bit of enthusiasm with them. It's also important that you stay on pace with me so you're not going too fast or too slow. I will read each sentence for you first, and then I will say ready, set, go, and we will do it together. This first sentence should sound like, the pool needs cleaning. Ready, set, go. The pool needs cleaning. Second line should sound like, they are playing golf. Ready, set, go. They are playing golf. The third line should sound like, I'm tired from swimming. Ready, set, go. I'm tired from swimming. The next line should sound like, let's ride the Ferris wheel. Ready, set, go. Let's ride the Ferris wheel. The next line will sound like, the new park is open. Ready, set, go. The new park is open. The next line will sound like, did you pack fishing lures? Ready, set, go. Did you pack fishing lures? The last line will sound like, we painted our kitchen. Ready, set, go. We painted our kitchen. The first sentence will sound like, the fence needs repairing. Ready, set, go. The fence needs repairing. The second line will sound like, wear suntan lotion so you do not get burnt. Ready, set, go. Wear suntan lotion so you do not get burnt. The next line will sound like, do you want to play a board game together? Ready, set, go. Do you want to play a board game together? The next line will sound like, is there a party tomorrow? Ready, set, go. Is there a party tomorrow? The next line will sound like, the lawn needs mowing. Ready, set, go. The lawn needs mowing. The next line will sound like, I need to unpack. Ready, set, go. I need to unpack. The final line will sound like, it feels great to be back from vacation. Ready, set, go. It feels great to be back from vacation. The first line will sound like, the sunflowers look lovely. Ready, set, go. The sunflowers look lovely. The next line will sound like, were you able to make it out of town last week? Ready, set, go. Were you able to make it out of town last week? The next line will sound like, are you still planning a vacation to Mount Rushmore? Ready, set, go. Are you still planning a vacation to Mount Rushmore? The next line will sound like, I prefer to take a plane when I travel. Ready, set, go. I prefer to take a plane when I travel. The next line will sound like, are you nervous about leaving? Ready, set, go. Are you nervous about leaving? The last line will sound like, am I speaking with intent? Ready, set, go. Am I speaking with intent? All right, up next we have our cognitive exercise. So for this first one, I want you to think of as many Summer Olympic sports as you can. Aim for about 5 to 10, but if you can do more, that's great. I'll set a timer for 4 minutes, and then we'll check back in. Go ahead and start now. All right, and time. So here are a few of the things I came up with. I had archery, beach volleyball, diving, track, rowing, tennis, trampoline, swimming, gymnastics, and water polo. So hopefully we had at least a few of those in common. So up next, I have another cognitive exercise. So this time, name as many lakes as you can think of. Aim for at least 5 to 10, but if you can think of more, great. So I'm going to go ahead and start the timer for 4 minutes right now. And stop. So here's what I came up with. I started by naming the Great Lakes because that felt easy. So I started with Huron, Ontario, Michigan, Erie, and Superior. I then went with the Ozarks, Hillsdale, Clinton, Lake Olathe, and Longview Lake. Hopefully we had at least a few of those in common. Maybe you came up with more than I did. I struggled, I'll be honest. But up next, we have our cool down activities. So I will remind you again to make sure that you are sitting straight up with your shoulders back and your feet flat on the floor. You're ready to use those abdominal muscles to push out that ah. You'll need to on these exercises because it's going to be that sustained ah. We want to make sure it's loud and you have that nice, strong, intentional voice each time. So this first one, you're going to hold that ah for 5 seconds. It's going to sound like this. Ah. And I will tell you when 5 seconds is up, and you'll do it 2 times. Ready, set, go. And stop. Take a breath. Second time. Ready, set, go. And stop. Next, we have the sustained ah. So you're going to do this as loud and as long as you can. I will tell you every 10 seconds how long it has been, and I will stop at 35 seconds. So take a big deep breath. And ready, set, go. Ten seconds. 20 seconds. 30 seconds. And 35 seconds. Great work. Take a couple deep breaths. I'll give you about 10 seconds and then we'll do it one last time. All right, and ready, set, go. Ten seconds. 20 seconds. 30 seconds. And 35 seconds. Great work. On this slide here, I have Lindsay's email, so if you have any questions, comments, or ideas for future videos, please feel free to let her know at the email address shown. Make sure to keep up with these videos. We post twice a day, every day. Thank you all for tuning in, and have a great rest of your day.